What's up everybody and welcome back to Bunker's Kitchen. My name is Zach and today we're going to be making a pizza grilled cheese. First you need bread, obviously. It's grilled cheese. You need bread for that. Next you need cheese, butter, garlic, and I'm using pepperoni. So I just put them in there for the sake of storage. So step one, I'm just making a mess of this island now. So I didn't really portion this out. It's just mozzarella cheese and Parmesan. Nothing crazy. I'm going to use my garlic press. So that's what I have. I got 3 little cloves of garlic in there. Throw them in. And of course you can just mince these up on a cutting board. I just decided I'm going to use this because it barely gets any actual use. And I need this knife. Bada bing, bada boom. Kind of scrape the sides, make sure it gets all that good stuff out. Okay, easy peasy. Now, you're going to take your garlic press, throw it in the sink. Keep the knife. Because now you're going to take your butter. You really take as much as you want or as much as you feel you need. And now, this has been kind of softening up, but I might throw it in the microwave just for like a couple seconds. Just to kind of soften it up more. Apparently what time? Yeah, like an hour isn't long enough time to get butter like soft. So yeah, we're gonna throw this in the microwave real quick. Probably throw a little bit more into. Now we don't want this to melt because then it's going to be a pain to put on our butter. Our bread. Alright, so remember that bit where I just said we didn't want it to get too soft? Well, I messed up. I think I used like 10 seconds and it's already like a liquid. Well, most of it is. But we're just going to work with it. Try to pull the chocolate method, throw a little bit more butter in, cool it off, and then it might smooth out a bit. If you're wondering what I meant by the chocolate method, when you're making chocolate or melting chocolate, if you overheat it, which is very easy to do as I've learned, if you overheat it, you can just add a little bit of cool, like room temperature chocolate in, kind of break it up, you know, mix it in, and then your problem is no more. Yeah, so that kind of worked. Alright, now we're going to grab a small plate just to reduce the mess. Take the back of our spoon and just spread our garlic butter mixture. You can of course add any herbs like parsley to this to kind of spice up the color, make it look extra pretty, but I didn't feel that that was really necessary. Yeah, so I definitely used a bit extra amount of butter. Now normally I'm a mayonnaise kind of person, so I usually use mayonnaise instead of butter for my grilled cheeses. It browns just as well, tastes, at least I don't think it tastes any different. Like, I don't know, it's actually been a while since I ever made a grilled cheese, and today we're making a weird one, so I can't even say that this is a fair taste test. So yeah, just spreading that butter on generously. Have a little bit more, so we're just gonna use it. Because why not? Use it or lose it, right? Okay, yeah, so those are nice and buttered up now. Whew. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put the butter away now that we don't need it anymore. Back in the fridge. And I'm gonna try not to go with my instinct and wipe the whole counter off, because then it's gonna go over the floor. More of a mess for me to clean up later. Now we're gonna move to the stove and get this prepped together. All right, easy peasy. Now we're gonna go ahead, turn it to like a medium-low heat first. So I'm gonna wait till it starts to get warm, add in our bread, throw some cheese on there. You don't want to add too much right away, and I'm probably going to add way too much. But stay focused here. But what we're going to do is put our cheese on, put our pepperoni, bit more cheese, other piece of bread. That's basically, it's going to be pepperoni sandwich between cheese between bread. That sounds like a lot, I know. Now, yeah, we're starting to get warm. This may look like a ridiculous amount of cheese, and it honestly it probably is. That's really bright. This probably is way too much cheese for what I'm trying to do. But I've had different experiences with shredded cheese where sometimes it actually is, you need more to get the same amount of like cheesiness from 2 or 3 slices of just sliced cheese. So that's why I have so much in here. We're just going to see what happens. This is more of a fun, I just wanted to make this and record it and see how well it works. And then if it works, then by all means, I will recommend to make it. Alright. So we're going to go ahead, throw our bread in. Look at that. Butter bread. Yeah, so it's nowhere near hot enough to really even brown the bread yet. I almost just threw this. So I'm going to throw a little bit of cheese on both first. Yeah, so see, this is probably way too much cheese. Now, I don't remember if I did say this, but this is a mix of Parmesan and Parmesan. I don't remember if I said this, but this is a mixture of Parmesan and mozzarella, not just one or the other. Just to get a little bit of extra flavor. You can, of course, add provolone, Asiago, Gouda. Last time I tried to make a grilled cheese with Gouda in it. It was sliced Gouda, not shredded, and it didn't melt, like, at all. Yeah, so I think that'll be good. So I turned the heat up. It's like at a 5 now. Probably go ahead. Should I sear these up a little bit first? Yeah, we'll do that. So I have 6 pepperoni here. I thought 9 would have been a bit too much. It would just get really greasy, and nobody likes overly greasy food, especially in what year is this? 2021. Everybody's trying to be a bit healthier, and I get it. I gets it. Interesting. So the ones up front here, so it definitely seems to be hotter up there than it does back here, because the ones up front are like already turning dark orange from the grease kind of oozing out and the pepperoni heating up. The back ones, it's starting, but it's a lot slower rate than it was with the other pieces. So now we're going to go to, what's that, 6, I guess? Trying to find, whew, that was hot. Trying to find that good spot now to get everything going. And because I may be crazy, but I'm not a complete fool, I'm going to take our tongs and actually just lay out our pepperoni here. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to do this. I was initially just going to do like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but we're going to do diagonal, cover the whole thing. So now, hold up. Yeah, I think that's gonna mess up. Yeah, because when that flips, there we go. We want it to be the same. Do we? Yeah, that's right. That's how we want it. Okay, now we pretty much just let this kind of warm up and melt. Alright, this might be a bit preemptive here, but I can smell the garlic kind of getting crisp, and it looks like it was starting to burn. So what we're going to do is now turn these, and I'm going to attempt to flip them. Uh-oh. So I was right. The first time at least. I was just going to do this. Bam. Whew. Look at that. It's a little crispy. So, cheesy. My first recommendation would probably be try garlic powder if you're worried that it's gonna like melt or anything, or not melt, but like burn. Also, this is dumb, but I'm gonna throw some more cheese in because I want more cheese. Prepped all this, I might as well use it, right? Now we're going to turn the heat way down. Give it a flip. Oh yeah. So yeah, the garlic is definitely a little on the burnt side. Oops. But that's why we just dropped the temperature, and now we're just gonna let all that melt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a bit concerning at first, but I'm way out of frame, so I'm going to lean down like this. So it's like already kind of congealed into a big glob of cheese there, but it still looks good. It's probably going to taste good. You can, of course, side this with your typical tomato soup, or we have pizza sauce in the fridge, not marinara. You can use either one, whichever you prefer the taste of. But that's going to be it from me today. So, if you like the video, don't forget to hit that little like button there and subscribe if you want to see more food content from me. And of course, hit the little bell so that way you see when I actually upload, because right now it's really inconsistent. And I'm trying to work on it, but it's hard with a full-time work schedule, all that stuff, all the typical excuses. Anyways, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's mainly where I hang out besides here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.